Good evening, Mr. Joe. How you doing today?
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. This is episode two, or is it three? We'll call it
Um,
three. No,
we call it
two.
three, sure. Two,
No. It's two. It's two.
sure.
It's episode two of Disciple of the Nerds. How we feeling?
Good. Let's do this.
Let's do this. How was your? Well, this is gonna make us dated, but how was your holidays? Your Labor Day?
Good. Nice and quiet.
Uh,
Nice and quiet.
I love I love the quietness of a holiday. You know, a lot of people are always on the go. I like to just be around family, eat some food, take take some time out, slow things down, watch a good movie.
Yep.
You
Time to reflect on the holiday.
right? This is Labor Day. So why not instead of working? I hope that I was on your asses on that couch, petting your pets, eating some chicken, something. If you wasn't, well, sucks. All right. So what we have on the agenda today, Joe? What's the first topic?
Well, unfortunately, we have to start off with some sad news. The
Sad news.
lead singer of Smash Mouth passed away this morning, September 4th. I believe it was liver cancer. I know.
Ah,
Yeah. I know he's been dealing with. He's had a lot of trouble with that, with substance abuse for a while, and I think it finally caught up on him.
oh
So
man, that sucks.
yeah,
What was that song he had? I'm sure
All
he had more
Star,
than one song, but All Star, that was that song.
All
Uh,
Star.
how it goes?
Uh,
How that
I
song
ain't gonna
goes?
sing it. Don't try
You ain't gonna
me.
sing it?
I ain't gonna sing it. No.
Nah, it was like, hey now, you're an All Star, something. Hey,
Get paid.
uh, definitely.
I
I hear
would
that
play it,
song,
but
and
copyright and all that fun stuff.
yeah, I get it. When
Yeah,
I hear
he
that
was a.
song, I of course I think of Shrek, and the first time I
Oh
saw the
yeah,
Shrek movie in New York.
yeah,
Yeah, but definitely a worldwide hit. You know, uh, saddening to know that a voice like his, a sound like his, is officially gone. Right,
yep.
but
Only
he wasn't a solo. He was
56.
a group.
It was a group.
Uh, when was the last time they performed, or the last album, the last song?
I'm not sure. I have to look into that. I'm not quite sure. Let me
Because I know
check.
Shrek came out in like 2001, if I do believe.
Let me check
2000,
the magical
2001.
Google, the
Right.
almighty Google.
Shrek 2, motion pictures,
Let's see.
track soundtrack, release
Big
dates.
Sip Beer and Wine Festival.
Uh, I go there a couple times.
Don't we all, right? You know.
No, but that of course that sucks to hear. I wonder how his group members are taking it.
Oh, probably
Uh,
hard. I know they're a tight knit band.
right.
So,
But alcoholism is a big thing.
yep,
You know.
yep. It
And
was liver
what
failure. Um, yeah,
and what
and he
comes
said
with
he
that
was.
is about
What was that?
what comes with that is about liver and death, unfortunately, way too much
Yep.
alcohol. Sadly.
Yep. Yep. And then more bad news. Jimmy Buffett also passed away. Any of you parrot heads? Um, Skin cancer.
Skin cancer.
Yeah, it was skin cancer.
Come on, man, stay out the sun.
Uh, hey,
No,
he's all about that outdoor beach life.
right. Uh,
So
is he the one that sings "If You Like Pina Colada"?
no, he's
No, I'm sorry. Wait, no.
Margaritaville, Cheeseburger in Paradise, um, Finn's, Son of a Sailor. Um, Yeah,
Man, unfortunately, I
these
don't
is
think
the
it's.
whole array of you know.
But skin
So
cancer, man, that sucks. Unfortunately,
yep,
and he
yep,
was a musician, right? Of course, I mean a musician.
yeah, of course, yeah,
Okay,
yep.
like
He
I
was.
know the name, I just don't know the music, and I know how big he was in the music industry. So it sucks to have someone like him gone too.
Oh yeah, it was a very tight. He made like a tight niche. He invented a tight niche like genre of folk and country, kind of folk country, island music of living that island life, the beach life, feet in the sand, margarita in your hand, eating a big cheeseburger in paradise.
Mhm.
So yeah,
But the one thing about music is that your song will never go away.
oh yeah,
You know, as
definitely it will
long
live
as we
on and
have
on.
access, yeah, as long as we have access to to listen, there's always a chance for for someone to find you. All right. So even though once again I know Jimmy Buffett by name, but not by songs, but I can find him now.
Yeah.
I'll make
So
that my homework. Let's see
there
what
you
Jimmy
go.
was all about.
Yep, he died 76. And if you want to get the complicated term was Merkel cell carcinoma, a rare aggressive skin cancer. He was diagnosed 4 years earlier. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
yep.
Well, I'm sure his legacy will live on, just
Oh yeah,
like
definitely with his music, his restaurants, his
his restaurants. Okay. This man was a mogul.
oh yeah, definitely. He's got restaurants and casinos and hotels and um yeah, he,
Right.
they actually got one here in Orlando, a huge Margaritaville in Orlando at City Walk.
Oh
So,
yeah, definitely. You know, I
yep.
I know I
And
took
it,
a couple of my dates over there. Thank you, Jimmy.
yeah, good food. So if you haven't tried his food, definitely go out and try, you know, his food. Hit up a Margaritaville in his
You
honor.
know,
Have a cheeseburger in paradise in his honor.
I
So,
didn't know that Margaritaville served food.
oh yeah,
I mean,
tons of
I
like
always went
it's
to the
like bar
kiosks
food.
that sold alcohol.
Oh yeah, well they're huge on alcohol, but like
Mhm.
they also sold like a lot of uh like bar food. Not maybe not bar food, but like hamburgers and onion rings and like burgers and chicken fingers and chicken sandwiches and stuff like that.
We're gonna keep it on the entertainment route. And hey Joe, are you a fan of Taylor Swift?
Um, mm, I've heard of music. It's okay, I guess. I'm
It's
not
okay.
like a diehard fan, but
And are you a fan of movies?
yes, I am.
You are. All right. Well, you'll be happy to hear that Taylor Swift is having a new tour, right? It's called the Eras Tour, and you'll be able to see it and watch it at your local AMC movie theater.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yes, yes, yes. Once again, Taylor Swift is changing the game with music. Now, AMC has been known. They were slowly trying to build up uh, more than just watching movies. So over the past years, I want to take it past maybe 2000 and give or take 16, 17, 18. They they've been showing fights. So boxing fights, mixed martial arts fights. Uh, they've been doing long runs for movies. So, for instance, the Lord of the Rings. If they had a new movie out, you was able to watch the first, second, third, and then watch the new one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple of Netflix series movies, that you was able to watch also. and so on. So AMC has been really broadening their horizon when it comes to business and what they show. Now,
That's
this
cool.
to me is a first. Taylor Swift, she's she went went straight for the head when it comes to this business,
Right.
right? So it was no Hollywood, it was no corporate. It's her and AMC teaming up, right?
That's a
So
good way to keep to keep it going. The movie business has been going getting kind of dull lately. With everyone going
right,
straight to the streaming platform. So it's a good way to you know mix it up.
yeah, absolutely. Now, when it comes to the money, right? So once again, her fans showed out. They just released their numbers for the pre-screening, and it totaled $26 million
Jesus,
in 24 hours.
wow, that's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Whoever
So
thought
she
of
has some
that?
loyal fans.
Yeah, well, that's smart. That's genius. They go, hey,
Right.
how can we bring back the movie theater?
Right.
Sell out like back in the day. Well, this is a
Mhm.
great way. So,
And now the split is actually a surprisingly fair split when it comes to money and
right.
revenue. So I just want to make sure I got my numbers correct. It was 57 for Taylor and 43 for AMC.
Wow.
Let me just check my numbers. I feel like that was right, but let me just check my numbers. Uh, right. Da-da-da. Which is actually really surprising. That AMC got that much because remember, AMC doesn't with their movies. They get pennies of a dollar when it comes to movie sales.
Oh
They make a
yeah.
lot of their money off of concessions, right? So so for them having that type of split, they're gonna bank,
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely.
And I hate to say it, but AMC kind of needs it,
Yeah.
right? And also, AMC has 100% of the concessions.
Oh nice.
Yes, so they are going to sell, of course, food, which they get 100% of profit on, and also Taylor Swift is having merchandise also,
Oh
which guess
man,
what? AMC gets that
more
money too.
money.
Uh-huh. So yeah, so that is absolutely crazy, right? So what I want to do is that I want to pull up the MC website so we can watch this trailer real quick. Really quick.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Eras Tour. This has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life. He looks so pretty like a devil is. She feels funny. We're about to go on a little adventure together, and that adventure is going to span 17 years of music. How does that sound? Welcome to the acoustic set. It's a cool little song.
Sounds great.
Are you ready for it? I'm trying to go back in the car and cry like a baby coming home from the bar.
All right. So that's just the gist of it. I didn't want to play the extra 30 seconds, but uh, watching this trailer, I sometimes forget how big she is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's that's pretty big. That's pretty genius. So instead of like having, well, I mean, it's kind of bad for the stage crew to set up and tear down each place. Instead of that, they just do it one place, and then they will like, is it live? Is it going to be live? Do you know or?
No, no, it's not gonna be live. She's still going to tour, right? But while it's going on, so she can make her money touring, right? But this is still her tour in a movie form,
Wow,
right? So she, so she,
that's
so she's double
genius.
dipping.
Oh yeah,
and I
everyone
love it.
wins.
Right. You know, because as me as a fan, even though I'm a die easy Taylor Swift fan. Right. So at least
You
when she first came out, her first couple of years, it was hold on, let me share this. I was a big fan, but then I just fell off. Right. But I still like her hits, and I don't see myself going to one of her concerts, but I see myself going to the movie.
there you go.
So
And
these are a couple of the things that they'll be selling, the merchandise, which is $14.99 popcorn with a bunch of faces of Taylor Swift in this nice little cup.
that's
Me
insane.
working that, me working that AMC for a short spell. I could tell that this cup got free. I gotta have some like a free refill. Same with this. Same with this. The popcorn also. At least one free refill on popcorn. I hope so. So that's a big banger. And once again, everything's going to AMC. Huge.
That's such a good idea. That's a good idea. That's really smart, and everybody wins.
Right. And now I could also see that other popular artists is doing this also. Like Beyonce's next tour. I could see her doing this. Kanye's next tour. I could see him doing this. Why not? Because the money is there. Shoot.
And it's a new format. It's a new media. It's a new venue to do it. So not only are you
Yeah.
expanding to what happens if the nearest thing's in Tampa, and I live like 3 hours away, or I'm 3 hours away from the big city. You can put in this
Hmm.
small little town, play the movie there, and you don't have to worry about going 3 hours across the state to watch it.
Right.
You can just go to a movie theater and watch it.
That last Beyonce concert. It was like a couple weeks ago. Um, she didn't come to Orlando. She came to Tampa. And well, some people like to drive that hour and a half. Not me. Because that drive. Guess what? I didn't go. I didn't want to go. Right. But if she would have had it in a movie theater, shoot, I'll drive 10 minutes.
I might even go. I mean, that's such a good idea.
Right. So that's good. That's she's always been known to change the game when it comes to music and business. So I'm happy it's continuing, but in my favor. AMC apes all the way.
Nice.
All right. Now, on our last topic, do you know Sony and PlayStation?
Never heard of them.
You never heard of? You're joking.
Come on, man.
All right. Now, back in the day, did you have a Sony PSP, PlayStation
I, di-
Portable?
I didn't have a PSP, but I did have a PS2.
Oh, okay. Some say the PSP was better. All right.
Oh
So they
yeah.
had the
I mean, it wasn't
PSP.
portable, but still.
Right. So they had the PSP, then they had the PSP Vista. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now with the Vista, they advertised this way of playing remotely. So on a particular commercial, you was able to connect your PSP Vista to your PlayStation and take it on the go. They just called it a remote play. So the commercial was like a guy was playing some MLB game. Boom, he had to go to work or go to school, whatever. So he connected it to his PSP Vista, hopped on the bus, press play, and continued where he left off.
All
It's
right.
cool, right? But now with the PS5, they do have a new accessory that is somewhat the same thing. I'm gonna play this short YouTube clip so we can understand what it is.
PlayStation just confirmed they're bringing us a new handheld games console this year. But what does it actually do? It's currently called Project Q, and here's what we know so far. It will have an 8-inch LCD screen that supports 1080p and up to 60 frames per second. The controller will offer the same features as a normal DualSense controller, so it will have adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. But it's not going to be the PS Vita type console that some of you might have hoped for, as games will need to be streamed from a PlayStation 5 using remote play, rather than being stored on the handheld itself. No date and no prices have been released yet, but I'm thinking around $250. Hopefully over time we'll see PlayStation bring us a cloud gaming service like we have on Xbox, but until then, remote play will be the only way to use it. So what do you think to this? PlayStation just confirmed.
All right, so
Interesting.
this video is a tad bit old because now we do have a price point. The price is $199, right? And so what you can do is that on the it does have a 1080 LCD screen, right, with two real PlayStation controllers on left and right. So they didn't change that up, right? And so what it does is that you can play your PlayStation games while connected to the internet on the screen with no frame lagging. It's not like the Nintendo Switch where you take it off the docking station and it comes down to 720. No, it'll stay to 1080p, which is nice. I mean, I guess.
But 1080p, I mean,
1080p on the go. But
I mean, I get it, but I mean, like, how long we had 1080p though? We've had 1080p forever. They can't just up it like at least 4K, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's just me being I'm a video person, you know.
4K handheld?
They could do it. They got the technology. There's Sony.
I'm sure they can, but this is the first version, right? So there's going to be updates and upgrades to the 4K. Probably going to be like $100 more, but it's coming. I don't think it's needed, to be honest with you. It's nice that PlayStation's coming out with new stuff, I guess, but okay, I could take the game on to the next room. I could, I could take it to bed. I don't know. But you have to be connected to the internet. That's the big thing. So I'm not sure if your cell phone hotspot is strong enough to where you can continue to play. I'm not sure if your PlayStation has to be turned on still, or at least put on sleep mode while you play. I just don't know. And since there's no disc, could you only play the games that you downloaded? I mean,
Probably.
I'm sure that you could, as long as the disc is in the original PlayStation, it could still work. But
It seems like there's a lot of restrictions, though.
right. I mean, it doesn't. For what I heard, it doesn't have to be your internet. As long as you sign on to any internet, then you can connect to your PlayStation and then play it.
True. Okay.
Right.
I mean, that's not bad, I guess.
So I could play it on mine, and then I can go to your house and pick it back up. That's, I guess, but not what I expected when I heard of this coming out. I thought that it was actually going to be like an actual handheld, not a sharing screen device. That's what it is. You're sharing the screen. But it's something. I mean, I won't be getting it. I don't have a thing to, I don't have a niche to want to pick it up and go. If I want to play my PlayStation, I'm going to stay there. If I don't, I'm going to turn it off and pick up something else.
There you go.
All right. But, yeah, but besides that, do you have anything?
This has really been like an entertainment report right now, but
I mean, that was from what I saw, that was everything that came out. But this episode was short and sweet.
yeah, not bad, not bad.
It was good. Absolutely.
Looks like it's under 30 minutes.
Absolutely. So this has been season 2, episode 2 of this episode of the Nerds, and we'll catch you guys next week. All right, Joe. Have a good night.
You too. Take it easy, everybody.
All right.